New York City was alive, even at 2 in the morning. Steam hissed from manholes, neon lights buzzed over shuttered storefronts, and the faint rumble of the subway echoed under the streets. Detective Marcus Hale sat in his unmarked car, watching from the shadows of a rain-slick alley. His coffee was cold, but his focus was razor-sharp. For months, Marcus had been chasing ghosts. Drug shipments moving in and out of Brooklyn, money laundering schemes that stretched from Queens to Manhattan. And behind it all, the man no one could touch, Tony Two-Face Marino, a mobster whose scarred face told half the story of his violent past. Tonight, Marcus had a tip. Marino was making a personal drop at a convenience store on Fulton Street. If true, it would be the break Marcus had been waiting for. At 2 a.m., a black SUV pulled up. 4 men stepped out first, scanning the street with hard eyes. Then came Marino, dressed in a long black coat, carrying a steel briefcase. His men surrounded him like wolves guarding their alpha. Marcus's heart hammered. He slid from his car, gun drawn, badge in hand. "NYPD!" His voice cut through the night. "Drop the case, Marino!" For a split second, everything froze. Then chaos. Marino's men reached for their weapons. Gunfire erupted, echoing down the empty block. Marcus ducked behind a car, returned fire, and dropped 1 man instantly. Another fled into the shadows, tires screeching as a getaway car peeled off. When the smoke cleared, Marino stood calmly in the street, hands raised, a smirk twisting across his scarred face. "You got guts, detective," he said, voice steady. "But you don't know the game you're playing." Marcus pressed him against the SUV, cuffing his wrists. For the first time in months, victory felt real. "Game's over, Marino. You're done." He radioed for backup, relief rushing through him. But then Marino leaned closer, his voice low, dangerous. "Check your trunk." The words lodged in Marcus's brain like a shard of ice. He turned slowly toward his car. It sat across the street, rain sliding down the hood. With every step, dread coiled tighter in his chest. He popped the trunk. Inside, bound and gagged, was his younger brother, David. Eyes wide terror, rope cut into wrists. Tears streaked his face. Marcus's blood went cold. His grip on the gun trembled. He staggered back, breath caught in his throat. Marino's laugh carried through the rain. "See, detective, you thought you were the hunter. But you've been on my leash the whole time." Marcus's radio crackled. "Units inbound. Hold position." Sirens wailed in the distance, closing in. But Marino's words stabbed deeper. "You can drag me to jail tonight, or you can save your brother. But you can't do both." Time slowed. The street was painted red and blue as patrol cars rounded the corner. Marino stood there smiling, knowing he had already won. Marcus's mind raced. If he arrested Marino, David might not survive the night. If he freed his brother, Marino would walk away untouchable.